Chosen one, you are born to be the richest in your family. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear carries a weight that can shift the direction of your life if you receive it with an open heart and unwavering faith. I did not shape your path by accident, and I did not place you in your family without purpose, because you are the one I appointed to rise, to build, and to carry a level of provision your bloodline has never seen before. This is not only about money, it is about influence, stability, and breaking cycles that held others back for generations. If you turn away now, you risk missing a moment that was designed to awaken your identity and your calling, and this moment is far too precious to ignore. Type Amen to affirm. You are born to be the richest in your family, because I placed within you a different kind of thinking, a different level of endurance, and a vision that stretches beyond survival into abundance. While others accepted limits, you always felt a quiet resistance inside you, a voice that kept telling you there was more waiting on the other side of your struggle. That voice was not your imagination, it was me guiding you, preparing you, and strengthening you for a responsibility that would require both courage and discipline. The richness you are called to carry is not just wealth in your hands, but wisdom in your mind and peace in your spirit, because true wealth must be able to stand through storms without collapsing. Do not ignore the importance of this moment, and if your heart feels stirred even slightly, take a second to like this video as a sign that you are ready to step into what has been prepared for you since the beginning. You have gone through seasons that felt unfair, moments where you questioned why life seemed harder for you than for others around you. What you did not see was how those seasons were shaping your ability to manage what is coming, because without that preparation, the blessing would have crushed you instead of elevating you. I allowed you to feel lack so you would never become careless when abundance arrives, and I allowed delays so you would build patience strong enough to sustain long-term success. Everything you faced had a purpose, and nothing was wasted, even the pain that made you feel unseen. You are not meant to repeat the financial struggles you witnessed growing up, and you are not meant to carry the same fears that limited those before you. I planted in you the ability to think differently, to act boldly, and to recognize opportunities others overlook. There is a reason you feel restless when you settle for less, and there is a reason you cannot fully accept a life of limitation, because that is not the life I designed for you. Your discomfort is not a flaw, it is a signal that you are being pushed towards something greater. The path ahead will require discipline, because wealth is not only given, it is also built through consistent action and wise choices. I will guide you, but you must be willing to move when I open doors, and you must be willing to trust when the path is not fully clear. There will be moments when doubt tries to speak louder than faith, but you must remember that I did not choose you to fail. I chose you to rise and to establish something lasting. The responsibility on your life is real, and it is greater than your fears. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels like no one understands your vision or supports your efforts. I see every step you take, every sacrifice you make, and every silent prayer you whisper when no one else is around. I am strengthening you in ways you cannot yet fully see, and I am aligning things behind the scenes that will soon come together in ways that surprise you. What feels slow right now is not denial, it is preparation, and what feels hidden is not lost. It is being protected until the right moment. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You must also understand that being the richest in your family is not only about personal gain, it is about becoming a source of blessing for others. I am raising you to create opportunities, to bring stability, and to lift others without losing yourself in the process. This requires balance, wisdom, and a heart that remains grounded even as your life begins to change. Wealth without purpose leads to emptiness, but wealth guided by purpose creates impact that lasts beyond a lifetime. There will be tests along the way, moments where you will have to choose between quick rewards and long-term growth. Choose wisely, because every decision you make is shaping the future you will live in. I have given you the ability to discern, but you must slow down enough to listen and to think before you act. Not every opportunity is meant for you, and not every door is one I opened, so stay close to me, and I will show you which paths lead to true increase. You may not feel ready right now, and you may still carry doubts about your ability to rise to this level, but readiness is not what qualifies you. Obedience is. When you take steps in faith, even when you feel uncertain, you position yourself to receive what I have already prepared. Growth happens as you move forward, not while you stand still waiting to feel perfect. I am not looking for perfection, I am looking for willingness and trust. I have been shaping you quietly, teaching you lessons through experiences that seemed ordinary but were actually building your foundation. Every delay, every disappointment, and every unexpected turn was part of a design meant to make you steady, focused, and unshakable when the time comes. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a difference between wanting wealth and being chosen to handle it. And you have been chosen because I see something in you that cannot be taught easily. You carry resilience, the ability to keep going even when results are not immediate, and that is one of the keys to the kind of success you are meant to experience. Others may have given up where you kept pushing forward, and even when you felt tired, something inside you refused to quit completely. That quiet persistence is one of the signs that you are being prepared for something bigger than what you can currently see. Do not measure your progress by what others have achieved, because your path is different and your timing is unique. Comparison will only distract you and weaken your focus, and you do not have time to waste looking at what was not designed for you. I am guiding you toward a specific destination, and every step you take in alignment with that direction is bringing you closer to it. Trust that what is meant for you cannot be taken by someone else, and what belongs to someone else will not satisfy your spirit. You may notice that your mindset has been changing, that you no longer feel comfortable with certain habits, conversations, or environments that once felt normal. This is not random, it is a sign that you are being elevated in your thinking and your awareness. In order to receive more, you must become more, and that process often requires leaving behind what no longer aligns with your future. Growth can feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is evidence that you are moving in the right direction. The wealth you are called to build will require you to think long-term, to plan carefully, and to act with intention. Quick gains may seem attractive, but they rarely lead to lasting stability, and I am not preparing you for something temporary. I am preparing you for something that will stand, something that will continue to provide even when challenges arise. This is why patience is being developed in you, because without patience, even the greatest opportunities can be wasted. You are also being taught the value of discipline, because without discipline, wealth becomes difficult to manage and easy to lose. Small choices matter more than you realize, and the habits you build now will shape the results you experience later. Stay consistent, even when motivation fades, because consistency creates momentum, and momentum leads to breakthroughs. You are closer than you think, even if the signs are not yet visible. There will be moments when you feel like you are moving alone, when it seems like no one truly understands your vision or supports your efforts. Do not let that discourage you, because I am with you in every step you take. Not everyone is meant to walk the early stages of your journey with you, and sometimes solitude is necessary to keep your focus clear and your intentions pure. The right people will come at the right time, but for now, your growth requires space and clarity. Type 555 to affirm. You must also guard your mind carefully, because your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. Negative thinking can quietly limit your progress without you even realizing it, so you must learn to replace doubt with belief and fear with faith. I have placed within you the ability to rise above your circumstances, but you must choose to use it. Speak life over your situation, even when things feel uncertain, because your words carry power. Opportunities will begin to appear in ways that may not look obvious at first, and you must stay alert and open to what I am showing you. Sometimes what seems small or insignificant can lead to something much greater if you are willing to take the first step. Do not ignore these moments, because they are often the beginning of something that can change your path completely. Be willing to move, even if the step feels small, because progress is built one decision at a time. You are not behind, and you have not missed your chance, even if it feels like time has passed without the results you expected. Timing is part of the process, and I am aligning things in a way that will make sense when you look back later. What is coming into your life will not be rushed, because it is being built to last. Trust the process, even when it feels slow, because every part of it is necessary. Your family may not fully understand your vision, and they may not always see what you are trying to build. That is okay, because your calling was not based on their understanding, it was based on my decision. Respect them, honor them, but do not let their limitations define your possibilities. You are meant to go further, to achieve more, and to create a different reality. Stay grounded in gratitude, even as you aim for greater things, because gratitude keeps your heart aligned and your perspective clear. When you appreciate what you have, you create space for more to come into your life. Do not take small blessings for granted, because they are building blocks for larger ones. Every step forward matters, no matter how small it may seem. You are stepping into a season where your efforts will begin to produce visible results, and you must be ready to handle what comes with it. Success brings attention, and attention requires wisdom, because not everyone who comes into your life will have good intentions. Stay discerning, stay focused, and stay connected to me, because I will guide you through every situation. You are not walking blindly, you are being led. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. What I am building in your life is not only for you, it is for those who will benefit from your growth, your success, and your ability to create opportunities. You are becoming a source, not just a receiver, and that is a powerful position to hold. With that comes responsibility, but also great reward, because giving from a place of abundance brings fulfillment that cannot be matched by material gain alone. Do not let fear of failure stop you from taking action, because failure is not the end, it is part of the learning process. Every mistake carries a lesson, and every lesson moves you closer to your goal. Keep going, even when things do not go as planned, because persistence will carry you further than perfection ever could. You are being built to last, not to break. The pressure you felt was not punishment, it was preparation, and the resistance you experienced was building strength that cannot be easily shaken. You are being formed into a person who can carry wealth with wisdom, and that is far more valuable than quick success without foundation. Type 222 to receive blessings. You must begin to see yourself differently, not as someone trying to escape lack, but as someone being positioned to create abundance. The way you think about yourself will influence every decision you make, and those decisions will determine the direction of your life. If you continue to see yourself as limited, you will hesitate when opportunities come, but if you begin to see yourself as capable and chosen, you will move with confidence. I have already placed the ability inside you, but you must align your thoughts with that truth. There will be moments when fear tries to rise again, reminding you of past failures or missed chances, but you must not let those memories control your future. Your past does not define your potential, and your mistakes do not cancel your calling. I am not looking at where you fell. I am looking at how you rise, and every time you choose to move forward, you are stepping closer to what has been prepared for you. Keep your focus on where you are going, not on where you have been. You are also learning the importance of focus, because distractions can quietly steal your progress if you are not careful. Not everything that comes your way deserves your attention, and not every path leads to growth. You must learn to say no to what does not align with your purpose, even when it seems appealing in the moment. Discipline is not only about what you do, it is also about what you refuse to do, and that clarity will protect your future. The wealth you are called to build will require you to think beyond immediate comfort and consider long-term impact. Every choice you make today is shaping the life you will live tomorrow, and that is why intentional action is so important. Do not rush decisions that can affect your future, and do not allow pressure to push you into choices that do not feel right. I am guiding you, but you must remain aware and willing to listen. You may feel like progress is slow, like you are putting in effort without seeing immediate results, but do not be discouraged by what you cannot yet see. Growth often happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible, and the same is true for your journey. What you are building right now is creating a foundation that will support everything that comes later. Stay consistent, even when it feels like nothing is changing, because change is happening in ways you cannot yet measure. There is also a need for patience, because what is built quickly can also fall quickly, but what is built with care and time has the strength to last. I am not preparing you for something temporary. I am preparing you for something lasting and meaningful. That requires time, and it requires trust, because you must believe that the process is working even when you cannot fully see it. Patience is not waiting without purpose, it is trusting while continuing to move forward. Type 1111 if you believe. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like you are carrying everything by yourself. I am with you in every decision, every step, and every moment of uncertainty. When you feel unsure, pause and listen, because I am guiding you quietly, often through your thoughts, your instincts, and the peace or discomfort you feel about certain choices. Learn to recognize that guidance, because it will keep you aligned with your purpose. There will be opportunities that test your integrity, situations where you must choose between doing what is easy and doing what is right. Choose what is right, even when it feels difficult, because integrity protects what you are building. Wealth without integrity leads to instability, but wealth built on integrity creates security and peace. Stay true to your values, even when no one is watching, because your character matters more than any temporary gain. You are also being prepared to handle responsibility, because with greater resources comes greater influence and impact. How you manage what you have now will determine how you handle what comes next. Be faithful with small things, because they are training you for larger ones. Pay attention to how you use your time, your energy, and your resources, because these habits will carry over into the future. Do not be afraid of growth, even when it requires you to step outside of what feels comfortable. Comfort can keep you safe, but it can also keep you stuck, and you were not created to remain in the same place. You were created to expand, to learn, and to move forward into something greater. Embrace the process, even when it feels challenging, because every step is bringing you closer to your purpose. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. Your journey will not look like anyone else's, and that is something you must accept and embrace. You are not meant to follow someone else's path, because your calling is unique and your assignment is specific. Trying to copy others will only lead to frustration, because what works for them may not work for you. Trust your path, even when it feels different, because it was designed specifically for you. There will be moments when you feel tired, when the effort feels heavy and the results feel far away. But do not give up in those moments. Rest if you need to, but do not quit, because your breakthrough is often closer than you think. Strength is not about never feeling tired, it is about continuing even when you do. You have come too far to turn back now, and what is ahead is worth the effort. Stay connected to me, because your strength, your clarity, and your direction all come from that connection. When you feel overwhelmed, come back to that place of stillness, where you can hear my voice and find peace again. I am your source, and everything you need flows from that relationship. Do not neglect it, because it is the foundation of everything you are building. You are stepping into a new level, one where your actions will begin to produce results that reflect the work you have been putting in. Be ready for that shift, because it will require you to stay focused and disciplined. Do not become distracted when things start to change, and do not lose your direction when opportunities increase. Stay grounded, stay wise, and stay aligned with your purpose. You must understand that the wealth you are called to carry is connected to your ability to think, decide, and act differently from those who remain stuck in cycles of limitation. It is not just about working harder, it is about working with intention, making wise choices, and learning from every experience you go through. You are being trained to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and to move forward even when the path is not fully clear. That ability will set you apart, and it will open doors that others may never even notice. There will be moments when you feel uncertain, when the next step is not obvious and the outcome is not guaranteed. In those moments, you must rely on the faith you have been building, because faith is what allows you to move forward without having all the answers. I am not asking you to know everything. I am asking you to trust me and to take the step that is in front of you. Each step will lead to another, and over time, the path will become clearer. You are also being taught to value your time, because time is one of the most important resources you have. How you spend it will determine what you are able to build, and wasted time can delay what is meant for you. Be intentional with your days and focus on what truly matters, because not everything deserves your energy. The more focused you become, the more progress you will begin to see. There is a need for you to develop confidence, not based on what you have already achieved, but based on who you are becoming. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is about trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. I have been strengthening you through every challenge you faced, and that strength is now part of who you are. Do not shrink back when opportunities come. Step forward with boldness and trust that you are ready. Your environment will begin to change as you grow, and you may find yourself feeling disconnected from people or situations that once felt comfortable. This is a natural part of your journey, because not everything can come with you into the next level. You must be willing to release what no longer aligns with your future, even when it feels difficult. Holding on to the past can limit your ability to move forward, and you are not meant to stay where you have outgrown. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are being positioned to become a leader in your family, not just in financial terms, but in mindset and direction. Others may begin to look to you for guidance, even if they do not say it openly, and that is a responsibility you must take seriously. Lead by example through your actions, your discipline, and your commitment to growth. You do not need to prove anything through words, because your results will speak for themselves. There will be times when you feel pressure, when expectations seem heavy and the path ahead feels demanding. Do not let that pressure discourage you, because it is part of the process of stepping into something greater. Pressure can shape you or break you, depending on how you respond to it, and you are being trained to respond with strength and clarity. Stay focused on your purpose, and do not allow temporary discomfort to distract you from long-term success. You must also learn to manage your emotions, because emotional decisions can lead you away from the path that is meant for you. Take time to think, to reflect, and to make choices based on wisdom rather than impulse. I am guiding you, but you must give yourself the space to hear that guidance clearly. When you slow down and listen, you will make better decisions and avoid unnecessary setbacks. There is a level of discipline required for the life you are stepping into, and it will not always feel easy or comfortable. You will have to choose consistency over convenience and focus over distraction. These choices may seem small in the moment, but they will shape your future in powerful ways. Stay committed to your growth, even when it requires sacrifice, because what you are building is worth it. Your vision will begin to expand as you continue to grow, and you will start to see possibilities that once felt out of reach. Do not limit yourself based on what you have seen in the past, because your future is not defined by your past experiences. I am leading you into something new, something greater, and something that will require you to think beyond what you have known. Be open to that expansion, because it is part of your calling. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are also learning the importance of perseverance, because success is not always immediate and the path is not always smooth. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but those moments are not meant to stop you, they are meant to strengthen you. Keep going, even when it feels difficult, because every step forward is bringing you closer to your goal. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. Stay grounded in humility, even as you begin to rise, because humility will keep your heart aligned and your perspective clear. Remember where you came from, and use that awareness to guide how you treat others and how you use what you are given. True wealth is not just about what you have, it is about how you live and how you impact the lives of others. Let your success be a reflection of both growth and character. You are entering a season where your efforts will begin to align with results, and you will start to see the impact of the work you have been putting in. This is not the time to become careless or distracted, but to stay focused and disciplined. What you do in this season will determine how far you go and how strong your foundation becomes. Stay committed, stay consistent, and stay aligned with your purpose. You are not stepping into wealth by chance. You are stepping into something that was prepared with intention, something that required you to grow into it. If you had received it earlier, you would not have known how to sustain it, and it would have slipped through your hands. That is why timing matters, and that is why you were guided through certain experiences that built your awareness and your discipline. Now you are becoming someone who can not only receive, but also maintain and multiply what is given. There is also a need for you to become comfortable with responsibility, because the level you are entering will require more from you than before. It will require clear thinking, strong decision-making, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. You will not be able to respond to situations based on emotion alone. You will need to respond with wisdom. This is why you have been learning to pause, to reflect, and to choose your actions carefully, because those habits will protect what you are building. You may begin to notice that your priorities are changing, that things which once felt important are no longer holding your attention in the same way. This is not a loss, it is a realignment, and it is necessary for your growth. As you move forward, you must be willing to let go of what no longer serves your purpose, even if it feels familiar. Holding on to old patterns can limit your ability to fully step into what is ahead, and you are not meant to stay where you have already outgrown. The path you are walking will require courage, because not every step will feel certain or comfortable. There will be moments where you must act without having complete clarity, trusting that I am guiding you even when you cannot see the full picture. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. You have already shown this courage in small ways, and now it is being called forward in greater ways. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You must also understand the importance of protecting your focus, because as you begin to rise, distractions will increase. Not everything that demands your attention deserves it, and you must learn to prioritize what truly matters. Focus is one of your greatest strengths, and when you use it wisely, you can accomplish far more than you realize. Stay clear on your goals, and do not allow temporary distractions to pull you away from your path. Your growth will also require you to continue learning, because knowledge is a key part of building and sustaining wealth. Stay open to new ideas, new strategies, and new ways of thinking, because the more you learn, the more equipped you become. Do not assume that you know everything, because humility in learning will keep you progressing. Every piece of knowledge you gain can become a tool that helps you move forward. You are also being prepared to handle success with grace, because success can change how others see you and how they interact with you. Some will celebrate you, while others may feel uncomfortable with your growth, and you must be ready for both responses. Do not let praise distract you, and do not let negativity discourage you. Stay grounded in who you are, and remain focused on your purpose. There will be moments when you must stand firm in your decisions, even when others do not understand or agree with you. This is part of leadership, and it requires confidence in your direction. Trust that you are being guided, and do not allow doubt to shake your resolve. When you make decisions with clarity and purpose, you create stability in your path. You must also remember to take care of yourself, because your strength and clarity depend on your well-being. Do not neglect your rest, your health, or your inner peace, because these are essential for sustained growth. You cannot pour into others or build effectively if you are constantly drained. Balance is important, and you must learn to maintain it as you move forward. Your journey is not only about reaching a destination, it is about who you become along the way. The character you build, the habits you develop, and the mindset you cultivate will all shape the life you create. Stay committed to becoming the best version of yourself, because that is what will allow you to fully step into your calling. Growth is not always easy, but it is always necessary. You are also being positioned to recognize opportunities that align with your purpose and to move on them with confidence. Not every opportunity will look perfect at first, but you must learn to see potential and to act when the timing is right. Trust your instincts, because I am guiding you through them, and do not let hesitation hold you back. Action is what turns possibility into reality. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There is a level of persistence required for what you are building, because not everything will work out immediately. There will be setbacks, adjustments, and moments where you must try again. Do not see these as failures, see them as part of the process, because every attempt teaches you something valuable.